So many good things have been added to Tarkov recently that, if you don't know, you must be living under a rock. And no, by good things, I'm not talking about Lightkeeper. I think I'm pretty much safe on this. What?
Are you dead?
Let's say you are living under a rock. Let's say maybe your pineapple house was eaten by nematodes, so now you're stuck to live with Patrick under his rock. Maybe you haven't touched Tarkov like I haven't touched grass all wipe. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling a little generous today. We can make a deal. You give up about 10 minutes of your time, and I'll teach you what I know about Streets of Tarkov. Let's start off with some sneaky angles that I don't see anybody else talking about, just like this one right here. The building is called Zemensky 5. Now I get it, you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? Well, check this out. There's a key that you can get at the top floor of this apartment building for only about 10,000 rubles. What this gives you access to is phenomenal sightlines over to a hot and also valuable location, Skybridge. Hey, can somebody please contact Stankrat? I got a spot for him. Now look, if you jump on top of the table, you can get a perfect line of sight onto the Skybridge locked door. So when a PMC comes up to unlock that door, well, I'm sure I don't need to say what happens next. And don't worry, for those of you who aren't as eagle-eyed as your average Chad, or for those who just admit they're blind as fuck, this room comes with built-in wall hacks. If you come over to this doorway and you lean into it, as you can see, the world seems to disappear. Now what this means is that you have the drop on and thus the advantage against any PMCs moving through this part of the map. Kinda broken, right? I'm still waiting for BSG to patch this out soon, as they say.
Oh, hold up. I think there's someone else on the bodies.
Alright. Do it. Do what you have to.
It was a scav. He's dead.
Yeah, man, he looted an SR-25. He looted both the SR-25s. He was looting your kill, in particular. Oh, that's a samurai.
Is that a samurai?
Yeah. I didn't loot it. I'm just saying I'm looking at it.
Alright.
But it ain't yours, technically. Oh,
Guys, he was so loaded.
Is he?
Holy
big?
shit!
I feel kind of bad for the dude that killed that juicer out
yeah,
there.
he one-tapped him to the head, bro, to the like face. His armor was pristine.
Was it? It was just like perfect.
120
oh
out of 120. I'll be using it next grade.
Wow.
That's a pog champ, if I've ever seen him.
Yeah, I've never seen a pog champ. I'm not a streamer. I try to avoid the cringe.
Didn't you stream like Hunt Showdown or some shit?
Yeah, like maybe like one time. I think I streamed Tarkov once too, and the one guy watching was like, push him, and then I died. And that was the end of that.
And he called you bad.
Yeah,
or some shit.
Yeah, and he was my boy too. He donated to me before. He was my boy. He was calling me trash at Tarkov, and I was trash. That was like my first wipe.
Van on the spot, honestly.
Yeah.
Just fucking nuke him.
Yeah, I should have banned him. You're right.
For real though. For
real, if anyone insults me, I should just ban them. No more free speech. No more free speech in the chat, bro. It's any disrespectful comment, you're gonna be banned.
I got banned from Amarant's stream. I did a speed run, a banned speed run because she was streaming Overwatch, right?
Oh.
And I went, damn, not a titty stream, and I instantly got banned.
Yeah, that sounds like an insta ban for real. Okay, so maybe the long-range sniper approach is not how you play this game. Maybe you like to play it a little more, tactically. Well, do I have the spot for you? Now, this building right here is the Cheganya Apartments. So what you want to do is you want to go upstairs, jump through the hole in the floor, close the door behind you, and pick your favorite angle. Then, like a true rat, all you have to do is sit there and wait. Check it.
He opened the door. He's lit.
I got him.
Nice.
Opened.
Door. Killed him.
Oh, they're coming in. Dropped him. Now I do have to give a shout out to my favorite spot, Building 9 from Concordia. Now in this building on the second floor is a room that looks out perfectly over the Lexus car dealership. Not only do PMCs commonly cross this area, you can also find a glue car if you're lucky. Now let's get to what you're all probably thinking about.
Give me your damn loot!
That's right, just like every rat's wet dream, we're moving on to loot. Now Streets is the loot hub of Tarkov. If you're trying to maintain a high stash value, this is the place to be. I'll take you guys through a couple of underrated spots that I hit every raid. There's 2 rooms in Concordia really worth your while. The first room is Concordia 64. For the price of this room's key, you get access to common Bitcoin and valuable spawns every raid. Bitcoin Lion.
Bitcoin Lion?
Lion,
Where's the
Bitcoin.
Lion? Where's the Bitcoin at?
Sofa.
Oh yeah, right there.
Nice.
And there's this one back here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the Conk 64 key once you.
Dude, it's so worth.
It's so good, dude. Oh.
The other room worth hitting is a Concordia security office. This is located in the downstairs parking garage of Concordia. In this room, there's a safe, 2 PCs, and weapon attachment spawns. With these 2 keys alone, I can guarantee you'll pull about 500k a raid easy. But we're not over yet. Along with Concordia, another area that I find rarely hit is Sparja. Now with the store manager key, you can get into the top office of Sparja. In that office, there's a safe, a computer, 2 filing cabinets, and a couple of loose loot spawns. Now this final area I don't find hit is a familiar one. We're going back to the top floor of the Zemensky 5 apartments. Now there is a duffel bag up there, but the main highlight is a loose tech spawns around both rooms. I've seen countless high value tech items spawn there, including GPUs. Definitely worth checking this spot out if it's on the way. I hope this quick guide turns you from Timmy's lost in Streets of Tarkov to Timmy's lost in my spots in Streets of Tarkov. Hey, I won't be complaining about the free extra kills there. On a more serious note, if you're looking for a more detailed, in-depth guide of Streets of Tarkov, check out these creators on the info card placed here or in the description down below. Finally, I want to give a big shout out to you guys, the viewers. I know it seems corny, and everybody does it, but honestly, you guys do make this possible. Thank you.